Hey everybody, it's Josh from Bluegrass Smokehouse. I'm here today at Keveri. We're going to be using the Keveri H1 grill, and we're going to be using their low and slow mode to make these excellent pork spare ribs. So what we have here, normal pork spare ribs. We have some rub that we've made ahead of time. Apply it as you would for any other smoker. Today we're using a mix of salt, brown sugar, white sugar, paprika, chili powder, you name it, but just a traditional rub. Get that on the back side, and we'll flip it over, put a nice healthy layer on top. And as I said, we're going to be doing low and slow, but if you prefer to use your Keveri to cook your meat a little bit faster, sort of a hot and fast, it's possible. It's a great thing about these machines. You can totally adjust the temperature from low and slow up to like a fast speed cook. Totally adjustable. And really the best part about it, the temperature's stable. Doesn't fluctuate. Designed and engineered really well. Now we're gonna wait about 30 minutes, let our rub sit on the ribs. After that, we'll put it in the smoker. We have our pork prepared and our smoker is up to the correct temperature. We're gonna add boiling water to help keep it humid inside. And also we're gonna add some chunks of wood. Today we're gonna be using cherry wood. You can use apple or any other fruit wood that you want, but since we're doing pork, I thought cherry wood would be nice. As you can see, we built a nice little snake pattern here using our charcoal. We're just gonna go ahead and put our pieces of cherry wood, kind of spread them out, shut the door, and let them go a little bit. Now that we have our wood in the smoker, it's time to add our water pan. You want to be sure to do this. It helps the smoke adhere to the meat, creates a nice bark, and also it helps regulate the cooking process. And when you put this in, you want to make sure you're using boiling water, not cold water. Cold water is going to drop the temperature and you're going to be waiting for a while. We take our pan, put it in there, fill it up with our boiling water. All right, so now that we've got our smoker all ready, we can open this up. Take our pork ribs and put them on the top shelf. Like that. We'll shut the door. And we're gonna come back and check on them in about an hour. So, we have our pork ribs cooking in our smoker. Temperature looks fine. We might as well take the time to make a little bit of simple barbecue sauce to put on top of our ribs. To do this, we're gonna start with a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, probably about 2 tablespoons. To that, we're gonna add about half a cup of apple cider vinegar, half a cup of water, half a cup of brown sugar, make it nice and sweet, about half a cup of our pork rib rub, marry the flavors, and about 2 cups of ketchup. Okay, so now that we have all that, we're gonna mix it into our cast iron pan, give it a little stir. Doesn't have to be perfect. For right now, I think that's gonna be good enough. We're gonna open up our Keveri, stick it in the middle shelf, and let it heat up. So we're looking at our smoker, sitting pretty at about 250 degrees. Let's open it up. Take a look at our ribs. Oh, they look great. So now we're just gonna give it a quick little spray and put the ingredients for our sauce right below it. We're gonna take our mixture that's in our cast iron pan, stick it on the middle shelf just to heat it up a little bit here. So it's been about 4 hours since we put our ribs in the smoker. We're gonna take a look at them to see if they're about ready. Our sauce should be about ready as well. Ooh, I'm taking a look at the sauce. Just gonna mix it up one last time, and as you can see, it's thickened up quite a bit. And it looks ready for us to use, so that's great. We'll set that to the side for right now. So let's take a look at our pork ribs, and they look fantastic. They are ready for some sauce. So first, we're gonna put some sauce on these babies, return them to the smoker for about 10 minutes to set the sauce, and then we're gonna wrap them. So first comes the sauce that we made. Just put on a little bit here. Nothing crazy unless you want it really saucy, but we just wanna put it on there nice and gentle. We'll stick them back in there for about 10 minutes, and then we'll wrap. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes. We're gonna take a look at our pork ribs to see how the sauce is set, and then we're gonna wrap them in foil to finish them off. Ooh, survey says they're looking good. They're nice and tender, perfect for a wrap. All you wanna do is you wanna take a couple pieces of foil, lay them down, give it a bit of spray, take your ribs, put them in there, spray the top a little bit, close it up nice and tight, and then we're gonna return it to the smoker for about 45 minutes to an hour. All this is gonna do at this point is tenderize the meat, make it a lot easier to pull apart. We have it like that. We'll shut the door. We can pull out our sauce, which is now perfectly thick. Save that, serve with it. Shut the door and we're good to go. Okay, so it's been about an hour, so it should be ready. See how we did. All right, so we've had our ribs in here for about an hour. Let's open it up and take a look. After having these wrapped for about an hour, pull them out to take a look, and what do we have? We have absolutely perfect ribs. Great bark on top. The sauce has been cooked in nicely. The meat's pulling away from the bones. We are ready to eat in about 5 minutes. We just want to let them cool off a touch before we slice into them. All right, so we've had our ribs resting for a few minutes just to cool them off. We'll open them up, and yeah, they look fantastic. Let me get rid of this foil first. Whew, those are tender ribs. And what we'll do here is we'll just cut through. Wow. And take a look. You see how all we've done, and yeah, I'd say those look absolutely perfect. So I'm gonna add a little bit more sauce on the top here, just for my friends that like sauce. Nothing out of this world, but it's all right. And with that, we're gonna be done. Thanks you guys for watching this video. If you wanna see more like this, check out the Keveri social media pages. Look at that, a double cut for the chef. We give it a little bit of our sauce that we tried. Yeah, those are good ribs. Made a lot better by the Keveri. Thanks for watching.